Welcome to Destination Divergence, episode 69. This is the Might,
Nice.
Metal,
Nice.
and Magic group.
Nice.
Last time, y'all had a fight to the death with two very powerful Rakshasa. Catalina sort of crashed the party, so to speak, by literally crashing through the wall of force that was surrounding you all.
And did almost nothing.
And
Right.
hey, she saved your life that one time, and she did some healing.
Barely helped.
Yeah,
The
she
most
did.
important thing she did, I think, was bringing Leroy's body back from Isia. So that's nice.
Yeah, she did realize fairly early on that the cantrips she was so used to relying on for combat weren't going to do much, and so she then brought down the power of the sun upon them, and that was pretty nice. Then yeah, some healing and stuff. She was a healer mostly. And Dross just crushed the shit out of one of them, and then crushed the shit out of the other one, while Leroy was the backline tank against like the most powerful swordsman Rakshasa.
The
And
healing was
somehow-
quite helpful.
You all got out alive, and you managed to send two Rakshasa back where they came from, though they both swore as they left that this was not over. And unfortunately, you were unable to retrieve the fragments that were taken from you at the start of the combat before the two Rakshasa were driven away. So, you all decided to rest up for a moment before rushing out because Mordekash had mentioned that he has control over everyone in town who is wearing one of those opal rings you saw before. And you're going to have to fight your way out if you want to leave this place, even though you're already a little battered and bruised. Catalina kept watch, and Milos as well, I believe, as Milos cast Catnap on a bunch of people, and they took short rests so that you could bandage up, rest up, get some health back, get some abilities back, before tackling the hopefully not too destructive town above. And so that is where we left off. What will you all do?
Imagine this guy actually just bluffed. and he actually has zero control. And we just walk out ready to fight, and everyone's like, what are you doing?
We've saved you from your demon overlords.
Can I spend the several minutes of the nap that other people are taking to heal up my cats?
Yes. Some mending, is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Milos is somehow turning into a crazy cat lady.
Somehow.
I mean, I had 3 during the fight.
A crazy amount of cats.
Yes, I
Lot.
think most of
Lot of
us are
kitty.
catnapping.
Yeah.
But when our catnap is finished, I would love to stand up and listen at the door.
Yeah.
All right. So you had previously barricaded the door, and Catalina had been keeping watch. So you walk up to the door, put an ear to it. She says, "I heard lots of movement upstairs, but so far nothing too close. I don't know if they know that we're here."
Do I hear anything?
Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I only get a single roll for these.
Focus your attention after waking up. Try to hear whatever you can above you, but you don't pick up anything too distinct.
Alright, does anyone have a means of getting us out of here without being seen?
Not unless we have a teleportation circle that we're just not noticing in here.
Also,
Hey.
did we search the chamber?
I can
no.
help with that, and I'll start looking around the chamber to see what we've got.
Roll me an investigation check. What are you looking for in the chamber?
Information mostly.
Kyber dragon shards.
So
Okay.
we looked at the body and determined there were no Kyber dragon shards, but there was the
There's
room
no
in the
body.
back. Well, yes, but like the space.
Yeah.
Where the body would have been if there had been a body.
Yada 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 yada
Um,
yada.
I kind of want to investigate like the room where the Rizia dragon shard was held.
Okay.
I don't really know what I'm looking for, but hopefully information.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, you look around. There's a familiar-looking pedestal, similar to the ones you saw under Thaliost. However, this one has more of a blue light to it than the brilliant red light that the other one had. You enter the room, and it does immediately feel colder to you. And around the room are scattered four, not sconces. What's the word I'm looking for?
Torches?
They're not quite
Braziers?
torches.
Or braziers?
Braziers. The yeah, little
There's a
like fire
difference there,
pits.
apparently.
There's a difference there apparently, with like just faintly glowing blue flame in them that are kind of twinkling. One in each corner of the room.
can I like put my hand towards one of the flames? Does it feel hot or cold?
You don't feel any change in temperature.
Interesting.
The room itself is colder though.
Yeah.
It's like you walked into a walk-in freezer.
There aren't any like symbols on the pedestal, or like is it plain?
There would be symbols around the pedestal, yes.
Okay.
There are like runes on it, much like there were under Thaliost.
Okay. But it doesn't appear out of the ordinary, comparatively.
No. They do not appear to be a language you know.
Okay. No, I will say over to the group, does anyone recognize any of these languages? I can't.
Unless it's common, I'm pretty sure I won't.
Nope, and nope.
Mm. Probably not. Unless it's written in Infernal.
Nope.
No, I don't know. I forgot I spoke Infernal.
You probably learned that where you grew up.
I think that's why I picked it. I'll go ahead and make my way in there.
Joss learned Infernal when he was on YouTube in 2016.
Yeah. During the pandemic, I had plenty of time, so I took a course in Infernal.
Oh, I was more going for alt-right rabbit hole, but that works too.
Oh, sure.
So,
any
doesn't seem like there's...
any luck, Milos?
Not really.
But we still have this one, so they only have one shard.
They took both.
Oh wait, they took both. The one
Room's
isn't
just
on the
bloody
pedestal.
cold.
They took one off the pedestal.
Oh, sorry. I
and
thought you
Eli
said
handed
it.
over. No.
I thought you said it was still on the pedestal.
Nope. I said there's a familiar-looking pedestal that looked like the one under Thaliost.
Shit.
I believe Mordekash took that one when he opened the wall.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's alright, Eli.
I just want to publicly apologize about what just happened with Shard.
If
You mean when
millions of
you-
people die, it's your fault. But that's no big deal.
Sort of the responsibility we take on as adventurers.
Yeah.
If less sexy job if you think of it that way.
Drost, you can be a bit mean sometimes.
He wasn't
Yeah.
lying.
And
So can we just agree that if we get out of here, we're never coming back to this country, right?
fuck
Please?
this country. We're getting out of
I
here.
don't think we're able to come back to this country if we get out of here alive.
Can I make my way over to the desk and start looking at it?
It was calling it a desk is pretty generous. It is a simple wooden table. that has
Okay,
been
that's not
shattered.
gonna be helpful.
That has been shattered by Leroy's like 700-pound metal body falling on it after being teleported
Metal
back and forth.
balls.
Metal balls, yeah, 700-pound metal balls.
Yeah,
Uh,
there doesn't appear
The
to be
rest of me
anything
weighs
else in the
about 10
room, right?
pounds.
It was just like a table, the false wall, a couple chairs.
Yeah, the room was definitely, as you look around, yep, the couple torches, couple chairs, a table. The room looks, besides the obviously magical section that was revealed by the hidden wall, to be a very intentionally simple looking room. Like people would enter it and be like, oh yeah, it's just like a shitty little closet, and move on and not check for secrets.
DM.
Okay.
Just for shits, I'm gonna tug on each of the braziers and see if the pedestal is movable.
I
Okay,
think it was
so
intentional that time. Sorry, go ahead.
yep, I mean they're just embedded like in the floor. Give me an athletics check.
No more giant smite, so no advantage.
All right, you try to tug it out of the floor, or just move it in general. Try to budge it. Is that your idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Push on it. You kind of twist it a little bit. Try to lift it. Seems pretty sturdy. You think if you like put a lot of strength into it, especially something magical, you may have to break it out of the floor or something. But it doesn't seem to have any mechanism that moves.
All right.
If you wanted to really work at it with your hammer or something, you could probably break it. But...
No, this seems like a dead end. Is there... What do we want to do? Do we want to get straight out of here? We don't have a quick way to get back to the demon race, do we?
I can handle that once we can see the sky. I should be able to get us there. We'll need some
Yeah,
space.
The
Though.
camera, please.
Let's see.
Instantly, like teleportation.
No, I can fly us there.
Oh,
You'll see.
alright, very fair. Do we want to, I don't know, ransack the castle? Or this building?
I feel like maybe we should just leave.
Alright, if you see something magical, super magical on the way, we just take it.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
I can make 4 of us invisible.
I've also got a potion that we can use to make one of us invisible.
How many of us does that make? 5?
There is 4
There's
of us
5 of
plus
us.
Catalina, so that is everyone.
Would you like to leave invisibly?
What happens to Juno and Neko?
Don't you just normally put them in your pocket?
Not really.
I can't put Juno in my neck up.
Please don't put Juno and Neko.
I mean Juno in my pocket.
I mean, if Juno's into that kind of thing, but
I mean,
boy.
maybe Neko could fit in my.
In your what?
In my
Here.
bag of
Why
holding.
does it smell like poop? What the fuck farted at Juno? Was that you? Oh my god, Snickers, you fucking disgusting. You smell so bad.
Hey DM, how heavy is a medium-sized construct?
Heavy.
Pretty heavy, I
I
assume.
can't put Neko in the bag of holding,
Probably,
guys. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Similar weight to Leroy, I would assume.
Oh.
Hundreds of pounds. We're talking probably close to like 700-800 pounds, something like that. Like heavy.
Nice. That's so as much as Leroy's balls.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we leave invisible or do we just kill people? I don't care either way.
I mean, if you guys are rested up, we might just be able to be fine killing people.
Do we want to bother with that though? It would take time.
It'd be a lot of work, but also, I mean, how hard
Oh
is
my
it
God.
really?
It's drifting over to this side of the room. Holy fucking shit.
If we can get out without more violence to those who don't deserve it, then yes, I would appreciate that.
I mean, they're in this
But
country
we have
anyway.
to do what we must.
Not everyone in this country is a bad person.
I agree with
We're here.
Leroy on that one.
I am 50-50 on that one.
Dang it, it's 1.5 to 2.5.
Sir DM, do I see anything with my magic robe eyes? With my millions of magic robe eyes?
Millions of magic robe eyes. Yep, you look around the room, you can see into the ethereal plane, I believe is the trick, right?
Yeah, I can see invisible creatures and objects as well as see into the ethereal plane.
Yeah, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Alright. I'll wave to my shadow.
Alright, we
what?
decide right now, invisible or no?
I would appreciate being invisible, yes, but
Alright,
I think we are
Sounds
short
good.
a couple.
No, I don't think we are.
Leroy,
Neko, Juno,
Oh, right.
invisible or greater?
Does anybody else know how to cast invisibility?
I know how to, but I'm gonna need a full night's sleep before I can do that. I don't have my gadget ready.
I can't do that.
Eli, how are you feeling?
I mean, I can polymorph myself into like something small.
Oh, what if we put them somewhere where sort of in our pocket in a sense mention the key is what I'm talking about.
Oh, would that work?
Oh, that would work. One of us, or all of us, find the key, and everyone else.
What key are you talking about?
Don't worry about
That's not your
it.
business.
My God! So quickly, everyone's like, "Nah, don't you ain't fucking knowing."
Nah, fuck you. I could do that, but then we wouldn't be able to help if there was.
No, I just mean put the robots in there. It's
Oh.
no harder for me to make 4 people
Juno is a
invisible than
robot too
3
now?
or than 1.
All
Yeah.
right,
Robot
Juno
dog.
is a live doggy. She's a good girl.
Okay.
She's the best girl, arguably.
Do you want to take a time out with her inside the key?
Yeah, let's put them in
Or
there.
just
Yeah.
put her in and then you can help?
Alright, I'll take the
I mean,
key
I want to
out.
be able to help you guys, because if I'm stuck in there, how am I gonna know when to come out if you guys are all
Correct.
dead?
You're exactly right. So you should probably stay out here.
All right, Juno, you're gonna go in this little pocket dimension. Don't worry. It's not gonna hurt you.
Ah,
That is
that's
going
Just
to
go take a
work.
nap in there.
I see.
You know something about it?
No, just a pocket dimension. Makes sense, yes.
Yeah.
I assume this key is enchanted. Either way, this makes things simpler. For our method of transportation later,
Yeah.
I will say it will be better to have those of you who can fight alongside me getting out of this place. But just in case something goes wrong. But
I
for
will
our
say-
transportation later, it may be easier if I only have to carry one of you.
Regardless of
Probably be draw since like we're going to where he grew up, right?
Press F to doubt.
I'm not the heaviest, I suppose.
I know. I mean, like I can be there if you want the lightest person.
Regardless of whether or not we're
I feel like-
invisible, I will
This
make
later.
noise.
Perhaps we should, solve this problem at runtime instead of figuring it out now. Sort of afraid of a horde of angry soldiers coming down here to kill us.
I
Let's put
100% agree.
let's put the companions in the cube, and then we can go invisible, and then we move on. Yeah.
Put in the box. Put in the box.
Jordan, do I know if Koneko will be invisible with me? Because, like, she's real small and I can put her in my pocket? Or.
If she can fit in a pocket or something, then yeah, that'd be fine. But
Okay.
if she was like on your back or something like that, then she'd just be floating.
Are we going by invisibility cloak rules here? Like,
I mean, Koneko is little.
Small.
if I keister it, is it invisible too? Like,
And Drost do
I-
that with Eli.
I don't have the key, so I can't put things in there. Someone who has the key.
No,
to
I already
activate it.
took out the key and activated it.
Oh, okay, you got it.
So
Yeah, yeah.
yep, the shadowy door rises from the floor once again.
I'm gonna encourage
The door's
you
right
to
here.
go inside. All right, baby girl, you're gonna be fine.
Yep, Juno trusts it. She's been in there now.
Yeah, she good girl.
All right,
Nick will
Leroy.
wander in, like, brush up against the doorway, as cats do.
There's a loud metallic screeching sound as Neko scrapes
Jesus
against the
fucking Christ.
dimensional doorway.
I hate that.
Kitty.
I hate that.
That'll
Nails
buff
on the
out probably.
chalkboard.
I will say, like, that's cool, but this is also kind of disturbing at the same time.
Alright, Leroy, hit us with the invis.
All right, and
Hell
I
yeah.
wiggle my robot fingers and can't make us all invisible. Well, 4 of us invisible.
I also have a potion, so you don't need to worry about me.
All right, I will make Catalina invisible.
All right.
Alright, I will start unbarring the door.
Oh, that's so weird. Guys, I can still see all of y'all.
Yes, it works like that.
Hopefully I don't
Oh,
walk
wait.
into anyone on the way over.
I have. Let's see. I'm gonna cast see invisibility on myself, so I can also see everyone.
Okay. Yep, you can do that.
Woo!
That's actually really convenient now that I think about it.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
all you guys. So if I ever need to cast inspiration on y'all, I can actually fucking see y'all with my robe.
I can't see
Nice.
shit.
That's fine.
Oh,
Let the support
wait,
people
bef-
be able to see you.
I was going to cast True Seeing on myself, but I'd have to recast invisibility.
Though that sounds annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, and after I can see, I will consume my potion.
Alright,
Consume.
I will unbar the door.
Okay, doke. You take the furniture out of the way of the door. And you're able to open that up slowly. And like I mentioned before, there are no light sources in the stairwell above.
I can see perfectly fine with my 120 foot of dark vision.
Okay,
Me too.
I can't see shit.
I will start making my way up the stairs.
I will reach out and hold Milos's hand.
Ah, what's this? Oh,
You can see me and I can see you. Don't even act like you can't
it's
see me.
dark.
It's not dark in the
It's
It's,
room.
dark.
dark,
anything
it's
in the
bright
dark.
in the room still.
Oh, fuck! I thought we were on the stairs.
Good roleplay though. Good roleplay.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Ah, you scared me.
Yeah, small fingers just suddenly touch your hand, like, ah!
God.
That's so creepy.
Just wiggling into your hand.
What? Ugh. Is that creepy?
It's like the fucking baby monster from Campaign 2.
Oh,
Oh,
I
what?
literally
Don't worry
just
about
have I have normal sized small hand. What do you want from me?
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way up.
All right.
Making my way.
I'm
I will
assuming
follow wherever I get pulled.
you're making your way up stealthily.
Yes, please.
Yeah, for now.
Stealth checks with
Yeah.
advantage from the party, please.
Let's be stealthy about this.
I would have disadvantage
21!
because my armor, right? So it would flatten out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not the DM.
This is almost the best I could have rolled.
Same.
and
My
then
armor
it
is,
is.
You have
My
armor
armor's,
that...
my armor's mithril.
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure your armor was mithril, so that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah, my armor's mithril, so I don't get disad, so I actually get advantage on this. So my +0 just ends up, like, not mattering too much.
All right. Milos rolls pretty well. Eli rolls pretty well. Whole party does pretty good here, actually. Catalina also, unfortunately... Actually,
She
no, she
unfortunately
should have
does
been
well.
neutral too because of her... no, wait, no, her armor does not grant disadvantage. So, she gets a 13, lowest of the group, but still not bad.
God damn it, Catalina's bring us down again.
Well, it is a group check, so you're able to cover for her.
Oh, I didn't know it was a group check.
It's okay. So, you all make your way up the stairs with Eli leading Milos along by the hand, and since a couple of you, actually Milos, you can see invisibility, but you can't see in the dark, so you can't see much right now. But Eli can see Catalina.
You can see my little hand holding you, I guess.
There'll probably be a little bit of light cascading up from below, here and there, but so you can barely make out a few things around you. Either way, though, Eli, you can see Catalina ahead, and you can kind of watch out for her as she's trying to sneak. Be like, oh, careful, there's, you're going to kick that little pebble there on the stair. Shit like that.
There's a big bone over there or something, like a rock. I was thinking dog squeaky toy, and I'm like, this isn't that day and age. They don't have dog squeaky toy.
Just the simple seller of the academy just has
We're their
skeletons
academy
lying there.
dogs.
I think one of the zombie guards left their leg behind earlier. It's just kind of chilling there on the stairs. Anyways, make your way slowly up the staircase to the top. And who would be at the lead? Who went first?
Me.
Not me, because I can't.
Trust.
All right, Trust. You slowly open the door at the top and peek out. And you can see a number of soldier students here of various levels of experience and equipment, it looks like. Just sort of looking around, searching. A couple of them just sort of marching back and forth, just keeping watch and on patrol, and several of them are opening doors and looking behind them, and people are coming in and out of doors, or looking behind statues, or just kind of waving their swords around looking for anybody that might be nearby. The entire academy appears to be searching for you.
Do they seem to be brainwashed?
They're soldiers, Nick.
Roll me insight. Holy shit.
I have advantage on insight checks, actually,
All right.
due to my cloud rune. Yeah,
Seems a little unsure there, bud.
I don't. They all give me advantage on at least one type of skill check, so I forget which is which. Nope,
Rune magic. Woo.
I think it's stone. Stone. Yep, advantage on wisdom insight checks.
There you go. All right. So your stone rune grants you supernatural insight here in this moment. And looking around at these soldiers, I mean, they seem to be following some order that none of them are speaking to each other. They do not seem to be communicating at all, and yet they're all walking around in an orderly manner and searching as if there is some higher command here.
Yeah, that's some hive mind shit. We're gonna avoid that.
I will telepath into Drost's mind. I've seen these behaviors before. They're acting like they're under an operator.
I don't get it.
Well, like me and my colleagues when we used to work together.
So they're actually the robots.
They're acting like it.
Oh.
Something else is calling the shots there.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Probably a good plan.
Yeah, I'm start making my way out stealthily.
Making my way.
Wait.
Another round of stealth checks here as you guys make your way through. I will say, if you're just going to be walking through here, this is going to be a much higher DC, because you're going to have to be avoiding people directly who are walking around, avoid blades that are being swung around blindly, trying to find and connect with people. It's a much more difficult thing to walk through.
What are our other options? Can we like jump
It's up
out
to
a
you.
window?
Well, you are currently in a very large, like, main hall-like area with a lot of other doors leading to other places. And then the large double doors that lead to the arena you were in before, and the large double doors that lead outside.
So,
I'll ping back.
Leroy.
yeah.
Arena?
Well, that's one way.
We could we could go airborne in there.
Sure, it kind of looks like one end or the other, just whatever's closer.
I think they'd be
You
watching
are-
the exit more closely.
You were also closer to the arena. For what
We
it's
are,
worth.
okay. Let's
Alright,
probably go there.
let's hit the
closer.
arena.
Alright, and I will tell everyone, we're going to the arena. Be very careful. Hug the sides of the room, etc. Don't get too close to somebody.
We were told to look for anything obviously magical looking on the way out, right?
It was suggested.
Do I see anything of that nature?
Make me an Arcana check. See if you recognize anything as a magical object.
I'm gonna assume I'm too busy trying to be sneaky with a 0 dexterity.
So
I'll
you're
make the roll, I guess.
just looking around for anything that you recognize as a magic item.
Yeah, basically.
I need to make my stealth check too. Keep taking
Yeah,
my
I'll go ahead
glasses
and-
off.
You did see before that some of the sets of doors opened automatically when you passed near them because of your rings that you bear. That was something that you noticed before. That's obviously a magical effect. Otherwise, you would guess that there's probably some kind of enchantment on the statues around the room. That just seems like a place you would put one if you were to put an enchantment of protection on anything. But other than that, you don't notice anything in this hall that screams magic item.
Okay. All right. And then stealth.
So you're all sneaking to the
Arena doors.
arena doors. All right, and that's stealth from Catalina, and stealth from Eli, please.
Okay, sorry about that.
The doors are open, right? Like,
Nothing.
The doors to the arena are currently not open.
are the outside doors open?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
There are people going in and out of the doors occasionally, whether it's going outside or inside, or to the arena or to the hall. And there are other doors around the hall as well that appear to lead to either other staircases. You can occasionally see people. Heading up and down staircases or into other what looks to be lecture halls and things of that nature, scattered around here. Okay, so y'all begin sneaking towards the door. Catalina rolled a 10, by the way. Milos rolled a 6. Everyone else rolled pretty well. So, you slowly make your way towards the arena doors. Like I mentioned before, there are lots of soldiers patrolling this area. And at one point, they begin to kind of converge across the way, where you can't all stick as close together as you would hope. I mean, you can't see each other very well in general, but Eli and Milos can see pretty well. They can see all of you, so well enough to sort of gently guide everybody in the right direction, but you're starting to get a little split up, as occasionally some of you have to stop and let soldiers go by so you don't get caught in front of them, things of that nature. And one by one, you begin to make your way over to the arena doors. However, Milos and Catalina are beginning to fall behind. Eli, you can look back and see them both there, and Milos, you can see everybody else ahead of you, and Catalina just barely in front of you. You've decided to stay behind her so she won't bump into you, because she can't see you.
I'm holding Milos's hand.
At a certain point,
Bill?
you would have to fall back to Milos's level then, because Milos was unable to progress as quickly. So you can stay back with Milos if you want.
I mean, yeah, well... we got to the point where we could see, though, right?
Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
the light now.
Okay, so I probably would stop holding Milos's hand once, like, Milos was like, I can see now. Unless Milos was like, no, don't stop holding my hand.
Milos does not do that.
Alright.
He wants me to stop holding his hand?
Milos did like shake
mean,
free of the hand thing, like, yeah.
Milos, yeah. I can
That's
see
fine.
now, so.
I'm not offended.
Gentle wiggle, like, please let go.
Eli just like holding on to Milos's middle finger, like just gripped around it, like, come on, this way.
Eli, every handhold has to come to an end.
Okay, so Eli, you do make it ahead with the others, or do you stay back with Milos and Catalina?
Yeah, I would have just kept going if Milos was like, I don't need your hand anymore.
Okay.
Not
I
in
mean, I
a...
wouldn't put it like that.
No, no,
but,
no.
Yeah.
I'm not being salty about it. And I,
No,
don't,
no.
I don't think Eli would either. Eli would just be like, okay, bud, you good? Okay, good. Cool.
Okay. So, Milos, you and Catalina are falling a bit behind, and some of the soldiers are starting to converge on you, and Catalina is looking around looking for an opportunity to advance. What are you doing? don't have much time to think here.
Oh god, and there's no space.
Yeah, you're being converged on.
Oh fuck. I mean, I want.
All right, Catalina. Since
I'm gonna
Catalina's
follow
just-
Catalina's lead.
Yep. She sees
I can see her, she can't see me.
everything happening here, and she is just going to try and just hastily rush out of the way. She's going to take stealth at disadvantage to just try and squeeze between some of the people without touching anyone. She gets a natural 1.
Yikes.
So Milos, you see Catalina dash forward and try to kind of like duck around some people as they're converging on you, and she just charges right into somebody, just shoulder checks them by mistake, and so somebody just gets knocked to the floor out of nowhere,
Just run.
and she just
Dun, dun,
begins
dun.
booking it towards the arena.
Yes, I'm also gonna book it in the arena, but I want to take advantage of whatever distraction that might have caused.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this one as a flat check instead of at advantage. So
Alright. Disadvantage.
it'll be disadvantage total because of your armor, unfortunately.
Yep. I'm gonna flash it. Fuck it.
Okay, up to a 10.
It's
at
not gonna
least.
help a ton, but it's 10 instead of 5.
All right, Catalina rushes towards the arena, and she seems to not be able to open the doors. You can see because she doesn't have a ring.
Well, would we not have made it there first anyways, the people with rings?
You would have, but it would look funny if the doors just opened with no
Fair.
one around. So that's
Fair.
up to you what you'd be doing. Eli, you would have seen Catalina approaching.
Well, did we notice her knock someone over?
You definitely would have seen that, yes.
Well, then I walk to the door. Well, I can't do anything.
Are
I ain't
people
got
freaking the
rings.
fuck out?
Yes, everyone has drawn weapons and turned to the one person who is on the floor. And the person just looks up in the direction Catalina is running, and everyone else
Open
then looks
sesame.
up at that door as well.
Yep. Open
right.
door.
Drost steps close enough to the door for it to part open, and Catalina now is able to rush through. Milos, you're heading in that direction as well?
Yes.
Okay. You all hear the clank, 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 clank of Milos's metal armor as he also runs through the door.
Oh my god. Follow?
Does it sound like anyone else is running through? Because
Uh,
I'll step through as soon as I open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go through the door.
Eli
If no
can see
one's
that
if
she's,
no one's moving, I'm gonna like smack them on the behind.
like,
get him moving.
All right, everybody goes through the door then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And it was a mimic. We all die.
The entire academy was a mimic the whole time.
God, what a plot
The
twist!
We're just
CR30,
It's colon.
Best game ever.
CR30 gargantuan mimic out of nowhere. All right. So you all emerge into the arena you saw before, which is still set up for that one sort of game you played where you had to dunk the orbs of energy into the different like pools around the room.
Wow, this place is fancy. You guys play like some like
You
basketball?
say out loud, invisible.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Eli's voice just. The guards are charging at you into the open door as well.
Yeah, I
Catalina,
assumed
that would be
the
good.
stealth part was gone.
I was going to attempt to shut the door once I could tell everyone is through. The hard part is determining when everyone is through.
Indeed. And also, with how the doors work in this place, you're not sure
That wouldn't do
what
much.
that would do. It's essentially an automatic door.
You know what?
Oh.
Hearing not Leroy, Eli talk. How big are these doors exactly? Like wide?
These doors are not nearly as large as the doors that led, like the actual entrance of the academy itself. But they're definitely larger than your average door. I'd say probably 10 to 12 feet tall.
Oh, not tall, wide.
Wide. Well, they're double doors, and I'd say each door is probably 6 or 7 feet. It's like a total of 12, 14 feet wide, roughly. You're going on very quick estimations here while you're running.
Yeah, and like we're outside, right? And I hear Eli's voice.
You are in
Well,
the
you can
arena.
see everyone.
You're
Okay.
through the door into the arena.
I'm gonna turn around and use a charge of the disassembly apparatus to fabricate and make a wall in the doorway.
Okay.
Wait, that takes 10 minutes, doesn't it?
I think you can
No, I
spend
can use an extra
charges.
charge.
You can
Yeah,
overcharge
you'd have
it.
to burn.
Yep.
Which has a chance of harming you, potentially.
That is okay.
Now, does this break your invisibility?
Absolutely, because it's an
Spell.
action of some
Yeah.
kind.
I couldn't remember if the
Um,
potion let you do that or not.
No.
Good potion of greater.
Makes sense?
Uh-oh. That's just an attack roll.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There we go. Wait,
Oh no.
I think the fabricate button broke on it,
it may
so I
have.
can't like
That's
click
okay, though.
fabricate.
Well,
I'll use this one, and it'll say fabricate.
yep, so, fabricate.
And it should
10-foot
take 2
cube.
charges.
So you
'Cause
can
I'm
do
doing
a
it
10-foot
fast, right?
cube, which won't quite cover it.
I don't need to cover the door. I just need to make it take time for them to either get through or go around.
Okay, so you're gonna leave like a foot gap on either side, basically. Because it's about
Yeah.
12 feet wide. You can make a 10-foot
Yeah.
wide wall.
Yep.
Okay. Oh wait, no, you could do 8 connected 5-foot cubes.
Yeah. I just want to block as like the full width of the doorway for as high as I can.
Okay, yeah. With that, you could definitely divide it into like 6 5-foot cubes, even with a little left over, and just completely
Yeah.
block off the door. Yeah. Okay. So you just fabricate, and stone from the floor just rises up. Sort of the stone under your feet kind of gathers towards the door and rises up into a rough stone shape, blocking the door. Since you fabricated quickly. Now, I believe overdriving it has a chance of harming you.
Yes, it does. I have to roll a d20, and if the result is below 5, because I'm using both effects, I believe.
Yep.
I take damage, but it's a 10.
All right, so you're fine. There's a chance of it backfiring, but you're all right.
Mhm.
Okay. So you closed off the door, you hear just lots of weapons hitting the stone now, and then scattered footsteps running in other directions.
So good shit. Then run from where I was next to the door and start jogging towards the middle of the arena.
Okay. Yeah, you're heading down into the arena.
I was going to. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just double checking, trying to get the picture going here.
I can't see anyone, so I will loudly say, Catalina, get us the fuck out of here.
Where? How are we going anywhere from here? What?
Look
So you
up.
don't see the sky?
You said you need sky access. Isn't it open?
No, it's a
Really?
room. It's a
Wait, are you
Fuck.
fucking...
it's
Wait,
an
what?
indoor arena.
The arena?
Yeah,
How did
I
I,
thought it
fly
was
120 feet up?
it's a big ass room.
Is there a door on the
you
other end?
asked how high is the ceiling, and then flew up to the ceiling. But there is a door on the other end.
What?
yes.
No, I flew up to the top of my range.
Alright,
Yeah, which was
let's
near
get-
the ceiling.
Let's get
Oh.
across. There's
It's-
a door.
It's a
Okay.
room in like the heart of the academy. It's just a giant fucking indoor room.
Oh.
Are you fucking serious? I thought it was open
I
air.
totally
Nope.
thought it was open air. That's why we went this way. Okay,
this
well,
is
we'll run
awkward.
across the other side. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right. Yep. So you head to the other
slightly
side.
awkward.
Oh wait, I only need to spend 1 charge for that because I don't need to increase the range to 120 feet, do I?
True.
Oh great. Milo's just locked us in here.
Oh, there's another door on the.
There's
on
a
the side.
door
Oh,
on the
okay.
other side.
I didn't realize there was a door on the other. I haven't been here before.
Alright, fucking book it, sheeple. Let's go.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
To be fair, it also would have been much harder to get out through the main doors there. So it's, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
Anyone
some-
is running in a weird direction or not following other people because they can't see each other, I'm just gonna like run up next to them and be like, "Hey, it's Eli. Turn right." You know, corralling people. I'm going to be a shepherd dog and just fucking corral people.
Okay.
And Milo's is visible at this point, and he presumably knows where the door is from being here before.
I won't corral Milo, so I'll be like,
Clang,
Milo's,
clang,
you got
clang,
this.
clang.
No,
Why-
but they
why-
can see me now.
Oh, true, they can. Oh.
All right.
That's your problem.
So, you head to the other side of the arena. It doesn't take you too long. Just, some stairs down, some stairs up on the other side. And there's a set of double doors, which, as you approach, slide open.
How many people are on the other side?
And on the other side, you see another large hallway. Another great hall filled with soldiers.
Oh, god damn it.
I am going to... Wait, do the soldiers see us?
As the doors open, they all look over, but I'm assuming Dross got to the door first, and the others are still a little behind. So,
Alright,
Dross still
Front-
There's
invisible.
no one there. Yeah.
I am going to, hold on. Oh, fuck. I can't... If you cast Polymorph at a higher level, can you target more than one person?
No.
No.
Fuck. I was gonna try to Polymorph both me and,
Oh, because you'll become
Because I'll
non-invisible
become
when you
non-invisible.
polymorph.
anyways.
I can recast invisibility. That's not a problem.
Well, the door's already open.
Yeah, this would be like a split second, like, I'm doing this right now.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I can't really do anything. Fuck, okay.
I might be able to run through all the people.
What if I turn you into an invisible T-Rex and have you run through all the people?
I'm down.
How big is the door?
Like
Sir
roughly 12 feet by 12 feet.
Roughly T-Rex size, question mark?
You could squeeze through.
T-Rex.
I would start tiptoeing through the door regardless, because we are in move mode.
Yeah,
Let's just go through the door.
Wait, what's the fucking Triceratops? Triceratops are smaller than,
They are.
T-Rexes, right? I'm gonna polymorph our boy Drost into a Triceratops and tell him to charge.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I need to bring up the Triceratops thing because I just thought of it. Triceratops.
Let me look up the Triceratops stat sheet real quick.
I'm pretty sure it has, like, trampling charge, yeah. Which I don't know how that would work on a group, but...
Huh.
Got a speed of 50 feet.
It is faster than Drost. I think Drost might be, like, more dangerous in melee than a Triceratops, though, actually.
I mean, there's no question of that.
Yeah.
That is significantly faster than me. Holy shit.
It is
Although,
a huge
we're-
speed boost.
We're not looking for battle heaviness. We're looking for just clear us a path, Drost.
Based out of Glids, can I guesstimate how long the hall is?
Yeah, over 100 feet.
Okay.
Well, it's plenty of time for
Oh, it's got the
Drost to
same
just
strength as me.
fucking run.
My god.
Yeah,
Pound per pound is way weaker than you.
the Triceratops can hit once per turn for an average of 24 damage, or Dross can do that 6 times in a turn with action surge.
Oh, it's okay. If we end up going into battle, I'll drop it.
It is a significant speed boost for Dross, though.
It is also a free 95 HP.
True. Okay.
Uh,
Funny that you
well-
cut your DPS. You can, like, normally you think of polymorphing something into, like, a turtle to nerf it, but, like, turning Drost into a giant dinosaur cuts his DPS into a third.
It's I see it as very useful as making casters less squishy too. Just like polymorph yourself in combat to like a T-Rex or something, and then you have 100 plus points of extra hit points.
Polymorph an enemy into a T-Rex, cast
I
power
will
word kill.
say, as soon as I cast this polymorph and he starts transforming, I just make like a face at it.
So polymorph means my mental stats go along with me. Rip.
Correct.
However, you retain a sense of self, and I hear Eli say charge. So I'm gonna run as fast as goddamn possible down this hallway in a straight line.
Okay. You do get the Triceratops' mental stats, which unfortunately leaves you with an intelligence of 2.
Yes, that is correct.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can comprehend language right now. However, you do retain your sense of self, and that was already your goal to begin with, so I'm going to say that's fine.
Alright, straight
And
line.
Straight line.
Nothing
Your
fancy.
goal was already to get through the door, so give me... you know what? Let's just do an athletics check, is what I'll say. And you
Alright.
can just contested athletics check everyone in the path.
Might
As,
I
like,
argue that goes at advantage because the Triceratops has the ability trample and charge?
that is why I'm granting this in the first place. 'Cause
Oh, okay, never mind then.
the advantage
Or
you're getting here...
This is advantage because we want it.
Or someone could enlarge me when I start running, and then I could get advantage.
You're already...
You might not fit into the fucking doorway at that point.
The advantage I'm granting for the creativity of this is normally this would require a bonus action for each creature you want to affect. I'm just gonna let it affect everyone in the fucking hallway as one, like, draw's turn here. So,
Shit.
Thank you, kind DM.
You're welcome. So it's already got a big boost.
Alright, let me know how many athletics checks to roll.
Just roll 1, and everyone else is gonna be against it.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll 1d20 plus 6.
And just, throw in all of our fate points to make sure this is a nice high number.
18's pretty solid.
Mm.
I can't
low-
flash
I
that
lo-
since
I
that's
low
against everyone,
key-
right?
I low-key wanna, like, have him use a fate point, but I'll let Nick decide if he ever wants to do that.
I will not use them for myself. I will only use them for other people.
What the fuck? But this is gonna be so epic.
Then do
Guys,
what you
guys,
do.
Guys,
Use a fate point.
but we need to, like, consensus on this.
No, you
Nope,
don't.
That's not what they're about.
No, they're impulse based.
I
Just
did-
do it.
I did
Do it.
say. Yep. Okay. Go ahead and reroll it, Drost.
Do it.
I will write down 1 fate point lost.
Alright, let's see what we get.
Boss
I just want it
claps
to
us
be
with a
fucking
reroll
epic.
later.
Aw.
18's definitely the higher one there.
You
Yeah.
have 1
We have
more
to
if you want
take
to
a new
spend
one,
another.
though, because it's
No.
not advantage.
No, I wouldn't use 2 for this. I just wanted it to be epic.
I mean,
Yeah, well, that was epic in a sense.
we're not at this point. Like, what's gonna happen if Dross doesn't trample everyone?
So
We're
for
gonna go into
clarification, is
combat.
it advantage or a reroll?
It's a reroll.
I
nice.
believe it was a reroll. Yeah.
Nice,
What?
nice, nice, Eli.
Yeah,
No!
Eli just ruining everything.
I thought it was advanced. Oh. That's okay. I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just give everything to the DM. Another fate point.
All right.
oh
it's
my
been
God.
Called. It's been called. Roll it again.
Alright.
Ah! 22!
22, the classic. Even though it's a 24 now.
It was faded.
All right. So the brilliant thing about this is
They all rolled under a 9.
from my rolls, about half of them would have beat your 18. You now beat all of them. Not a single one rolled a 22 or higher.
Oh shit.
Most of them rolled
Damn.
19s and 20s.
I'm
So
glad I pressured you guys into making bad decisions.
this actually worked out. And yes, Dross becomes a Triceratops. You hear the loud invisible thuds, and then as soon as he hits somebody, invisibility breaks, and there's just a fucking Triceratops in the room barreling down this hallway. And guards just go ping-ponging off the Triceratops, like ragdolling off in different angles, like hitting the walls and sliding down, as Dross then still has the magic ring on him, so he makes it all the way to the end of the Great Hall, and the 2 great doors slide open, and Dross kind of like hits the doors a little bit on the way out too, just kind of like scraping through, which slows you down a bit in your Triceratops form. You're not going to break these giant magically enchanted doors, but you squeeze through and out into the sun. There is now... Yep.
My fat ass squeezing through.
Yep.
I yell out loud to the group, "Follow Triceratopus!"
All right. So there is now a cleared tunnel of soldiers. There's a clear path. However, there are now soldiers starting to emerge from doors on the sides too. But you've cleared a path. If y'all start running, you've got the
I'm
advantage here.
I'd like to haste myself.
Dashing.
Bonus action dash.
Okay, where's the bonus action dash come from?
Haste.
Oh, hasted action dash.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, that's not a bonus action.
Yeah, that's a hasted action. You
Sir
still have a
DM,
bonus action. Yes.
Wait. Oh yeah.
how tall is this hallway?
Very tall, almost as tall as the arena.
All right, I'm gonna cast fly.
Okay.
Let's see. I need. What's the highest level I can cast it at? I can cast it at 5th level, so that'd be 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna touch myself and 2 people nearby me, and
Okay.
they're gonna be flying with me, which is a speed of
So-
60 feet.
Drost is already through the door. Milos just takes off at fucking super speed. There you've still got yourself, Leroy, and Catalina. Yeah.
All right, so I smack Leroy and Catalina, and I go, "Let's go!" and I start flying off toward following Milo.
All right. So Leroy and Catalina have remained invisible and are now flying. So, Eli, you are visible and are flying. However, Milos
because
is
of the
visible.
polymorph.
Yep. So, what are your speeds in this case, Milos? You've got how much speed with haste?
60 speed with haste, and if I'm dashing, I can go 120 feet per turn with 1 dash.
Jesus
Okay.
fucking.
Yeah, you take such fast advantage of this this clearing in the hallway that none of the guards are able to catch you as you rush. However, Eli, how fast are you now?
We have a flying speed of 60 feet, and if we use our actions to dash, which I can't do it for the first 6 seconds, but after that I can, we can go 120 feet.
Okay. So, 3 of you fly. You're gonna make it like halfway there, Eli, on this first pseudo turn we've got here. The others are probably gonna make it there on their first turn because they're just gonna dash over.
Yeah.
But as you are slightly more slowly flying over and are visible, a lot of the soldiers.
I'm also flying up.
Yes, a lot of the soldiers are going to draw crossbows.
Aw, damn.
God damn it.
I forgot about the ranged weapons, guys.
All right, let's see.
It's okay. I'll be okay.
What's your AC?
My AC 16.
Okay.
Oh God. I'm scared.
Only 2 of them hit you. Oh, 3 of them hit you, actually.
All right.
For 6, 12, and 7 piercing damages. 3 crossbow bolts manage to hit you while you fly, and a bunch of others just kind of scatter against the walls on either side of the hall.
For how much damage you said?
6, 12, and 7. So a total of 25, and you need to make 3 concentration checks, all of them at DC 10.
-6, -12, and -7. I accidentally put 6 instead of -6. And then how many? You said 3 concentration checks at
That's correct.
DC 10.
Yep.
All right. I'm just gonna roll advantage once and a normal once, and then we'll just do the advantages and normal rolls. Does that work?
That's
or should
fine.
I just do? Okay.
Yeah, whatever works.
I thought that might just be easier. Just
Your
for
second
logistics
was a
wise.
3,
Oh no!
unfortunately. So,
I'm falling.
you are falling, and so are the other 2 who you caused to fly. However, they're already near the end of the hole at this point, but there's still going to be a little more running to do because suddenly everyone's falling. How high up would you all have flown? Up to the ceiling? Where were you going?
Just a little overhead height.
Just a little
Yeah,
overhead
I
height?
would have done a little over like, arms reach, regular short sword sort of thing.
All right, everybody's just going to take 1d6 falling damage on which I rolled a 6.
I'm down right now.
You're what?
No, I'm kidding.
We long rested. What do you mean you're down?
We short rested, Eli.
So I'm short rest. God, I'm falling. Also, Drost isn't a Triceratops. Like once he made it through and I started to fly, he went back to his normal self.
Oh, I totally ate shit.
It charges through, then suddenly becomes himself on all fours and just eats shit.
At 50 feet per movement.
Like as he shoves through the doors on the other side, like down to the steps that lead to the ground, just becomes Dross and just tumbles down the stairs.
You'll be fine.
Dross, go ahead and take 1d6 damage for 5 bludgeoning damage for falling down the stairs as well.
Yep.
Not much. It's
I mean,
from your
that's
huge
better
hit.
than being fucking porcupined by a bunch of crossbows.
So, Eli, you're now halfway through the actually a little under halfway through the hall, and the guards are starting to get up. Leroy and Catalina are, I assume, running through the door on the other side, still invisible.
Mm.
Most of the attention is focused on you right now, Eli.
Damn it, hold on one second, I'm just looking at something. I'm gonna hold on, just looking at what's the best option for me right now. I don't have those spell slots anymore. I would like to cast Thunder Wave and then immediately start running.
May I recommend Thunder Step?
I don't have Thunder Step,
No, I figured.
All right,
but
so
Thunder Wave could push people away from me, so I'm just like, get the fuck away.
you go ahead and drop that spell in chat so I can make rolls against it.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
All right.
I don't know. It does the damage. Okay, 10 damage. Also, I'm just gonna like, just for comedic effect, I'm just gonna look at my shadow and be like, if you got anything, can you bring me to the shadow dimension or something? We're gonna die.
The shadow just gives you a thumbs up.
Oh God damn it!
The classic response. The only thing it does.
Oh, whoops, wrong button.
So, all right.
love
Push 10 feet away from you on a failed save. Okay. So,
Yes,
let's say there's a couple of them near you while you do this.
that's what I assumed.
So as they're all rushing you, only one of them resists, and the rest get blown away. The 10 feet as you begin to run in the opposite direction. So that one is going to be chasing you, and
Do we gotta roll initiative for that, or?
I'm just kind of handling things a bit more like a skill challenge with damage involved here. So I'm going to say, because that one passed, they're going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
All right, that makes sense at least.
That's an 18.
Yeah, it hits.
For 11 slashing damage.
Ow.
And the guards ahead of you are all getting up as well and are beginning to close in to surround you. What you doing, Eli?
All right, we're casting fly again on myself.
All right.
And I'm going up in the air and dashing as fast. Well, I can't dash, but I'm going as fast as I can.
All right.
I'm gonna try to like jump, and as I'm jumping, I fly up over them to like get over them.
All right. So you'll be able to get up over them. However, the door is only actually no. These doors are much larger. These are the doors that lead outside. So you'd be able to go up near the top, and I'd assume that your companions are still near the door, holding it open for you. So you'll be able to fly
Please.
up and over, and a couple more crossbow shots are going to come your way.
Okay.
I will absolutely wait for Eli.
Oh my god.
3 hits.
Oh.
So if I'm actually watching Eli at this point, I'll go ahead and reaction cause one of those to reroll.
Okay.
You can do that from any distance?
It's like
also-
pretty far.
What the fuck? My god.
You
Also,
forced it to reroll specifically.
Yeah, 60 feet. Force the attacker to re-roll the d20 and use the new roll.
The new roll is a crit.
I fucking hate you.
There is a chance that happens.
Of course.
All right, Eli. So you take 8, 9, and 15 piercing damage.
Minus 8, minus 9, minus 15.
And 3 constitution checks, please. Concentration
Are
checks.
they DC 10s again?
Yep, because nothing broke 20
I'm
damage.
just gonna do the normals. Oh, thank God. No!
Okay, this time though, we'll say you got like halfway across the hallway the first time. You got halfway across the hallway the second time. So you just begin plummeting, but you plummet out over the door and into the snow on the other side. You're still gonna take a bit of damage, but
Can I try to catch Eli?
sure, make me an athletics check.
Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
There's like tears comically like streaming like past his face as he's flying towards you, and like his mouth's open, so it's doing the whole like blah, blah, blah thing.
Perfect, just like I imagined. Eli has become a missile headfirst towards Drost. And Drost, you managed to catch Eli. You're both gonna take reduced damage here. You both take 2 bludgeoning damage, much less than it would have been.
I will cradle Eli and attempt to not hold him by the crossbow bolts that are sticking out of him.
Yeah, there's
6
just-
crossbow bolts.
I'm just like skewered in all different places, just like a Minecraft character when they get hit by a skeleton a whole bunch.
Exactly.
And I'm just bleeding, going, ow!
And then I will turn to give him cover.
All right, you do that. Sorry, Milo. go.
As Eli is falling through the door, can I fabricate another wall to go as high over the door as I can?
Yeah, certainly.
Woo!
Damn.
Button. There we go.
All right.
And I need to roll a d20.
Yep, just a DC 3 this time. 'cause of the-
absolute clusterfuck.
It was a close one. Yes.
I will say this is one of my greatest, like this is one of my most favorite escape attempts I've ever done in D&D.
We
That's
are
good.
dumb as shit, boy.
Even though my character's getting fucking shish kebabbed over here.
You did make it out. So there are still guards around you, because you're now in a courtyard outside within the walls of the academy still. But you can see the sky now. So as soon as you're all out of the building and Milos has fabricated a wall on the way, Catalina says, Come to me now, and you see her drop the invisibility as she begins to sprout what look like feathers along her arms, which begin to elongate and stretch.
Oh, I wonder what this could be.
Her head
She's doing it.
begins
Rolls
to
eyes.
narrow, and she transforms into a very large Quaddle.
God damn it.
He's doing the thing.
All right, I'll hop up with Eli.
All right.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
cradling me.
climb on.
Yeah, I will hold Eli very tightly. I got you, bud.
It hurts.
A couple of the guards begin firing crossbow bolts at you, and Catalina raises one wing to sort of shield you all, as the crossbows just kind of plink off the feathers, which look very soft, but you hear the sounds of metal on metal as the bolts bounce away.
Good shit.
Milo, you climbing on as well?
Yeah, I'll hop on. Fire crossbow bolt back.
Go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna take the miss because.
Oh, okay. You're just
Trying to
firing
hop
a
on.
warning shot.
Yeah.
For you. That, you know,
It's a blocking
mean,
shot.
roll it.
like,
Just go
into
ahead
the
and
crowd.
roll it. Perfect. The perfect result. You pull out the crossbow and just kind of fire, and as you swing the crossbow out, you kind of you tip
Hit
it
the
the wrong
bullet.
way a little bit, and the bolt just kind of falls out of the crossbow instead of being fired, and you hear the swoosh of it firing, but the bolt just kind of clatters to the stone below. Unfortunately,
That's not gonna be good for my bow.
it's not great. But you're all on the back of Catalina, and you all hear in your heads, "Hold on tight now," and then she flaps the great Quaddle's wings, and you rise up into the sky as more crossbow bolts arc beneath her as she ascends very rapidly. And very soon you are above the clouds.
I will grip tightly with my thighs. My powerful, powerful thighs.
Congratulations, you have solved my Reckon Mark Academy puzzle. Woo!
Yo, fuck
Did
this
we
game.
really
Solve it
We
though.
solved it with brute force
That's an
and
option.
Eli being shish kebabbed.
Hey, if you had...
You're right.
But hey, I got the other two out with no damage on them. Like,
I think you solved it with might, metal, and magic.
You did.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Fuck.
Roll
was that?
credits!
Leroy, can you make sure I don't fall off soon? I'm gonna get very sleepy in about 36 seconds or so.
Oh.
Ugh,
I can hold on to you.
thank you. And I'll drop
Right.
concentration and be very tired.
And
for
I will hold
6
on
seconds.
real tight.
Yeah. All of Milos's limbs just go completely limp. Leroy, suddenly there's all of Milos's weight and everything he is carrying at the other end of your arm.
Oh no.
Roll me athletics check, Leroy. Real quick.
Okay.
It's not a super high
I'm not
DC.
very athletic.
You're just trying to hold. Oh boy. Milos begins to slip out of your grasp, Leroy, and kind of slide down the back of the quaddle, and then
I'm just
Milos.
gonna cast fly on Milos, so there's no even if
Okay.
he falls off, he's okay.
that
Thank
works.
you.
So Milos, you come back to your senses, and you are able to use fly to sort of catch up and grip back on. All right. So you are on the back of Catalina the Coatl as she flies up and above the clouds. She says to you all, "We may be flying for quite a ways, but I'll take you there. We'll take the direct route. Hopefully you don't need sleep too soon."
But not.
Eli's just gonna start trying to pull out the arrows from him, and he's just gonna be like, Dross, can you help me?
Eli, just heal yourself.
Didn't we have an airship
I can't-
somewhere?
I
You
need to
heal
get
yourself.
these out
Different
first.
continent,
If you
Leroy.
heal yourself, they
Different
just pop
continent.
out. You know that, right?
I've never been like this before.
Heal yourself, idiot.
Okay.
As Dross cradles him gently.
I'm gonna cast fucking cure wounds on me at 4th level because that's all I can do. Help me.
Fourth level cure wounds is pretty fucking juicy, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, that's 80% of of Leroy's health.
I feel a little better now. As he's still like kind of bleeding from like the holes that the arrows popped out
They
of his
close
legs.
up. They close up and pop
Bolts
the
just
arrows
kinda
out.
pop
I'm
out. Like,
still technically bloodied, so like
Maybe
mechanic.
some of the arrows popped out.
Some of the arrows popped out. Some of them are still kind. There's one that's still there. It's like in the middle of the back. They
It's-
can't quite itch no matter what you do.
Yeah, that one was the crit. Yeah.
Yeah, except that your back has been definitively itched.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Definitively is the perfect way to put that. Okay, so you all are flying across the continent. It's gonna take some time. Catalina is fast, but let's see. You'll be here in
Oh, whoops.
Reckenmark. Oh, whoops.
She's not like blue and shaped like colored like a mouse, is she? That would be the fastest I could think of.
Catalina, if you can hear me, if you set us down on the other side of the river where it's a little bit safer, we can get into the orb, and that would lighten your load a bit.
She responds to you mentally. Yes, that would allow me to go slightly faster. Yes. And so she begins to take you down across the river. It's also fucking cold up here. You guys are in extremely cold air, extremely high in the air with nothing to defend you against the piercing winds as Catalina flies you very fast through the clouds. Can I get everybody to make me Constitution saving throws?
I refuse.
Dross does not need to because
Does Leroy get advantage from being metal?
I'll give you
Question.
the advantage.
Oh,
Sure.
that makes you colder.
Yeah, but I don't feel it.
Yeah, there's no flesh to be like.
There's no
Have
water
negative
freezing in me.
Yeah, that's fine.
I use exclusively dielectric oil.
Eli,
Yeah.
Constitution save, please.
Oh, for
Versus
what?
the cold. You are up high in the air, tearing through winds of cold. Okay,
14.
you're all fine so far. So, Catalina is going to take you just across the river and down like here, essentially, across the sound. Up north from Thalia. She doesn't take you to Thaliost. And you all
thank God.
gather at the ground, and everyone getting in the pocket dimension, essentially.
Yep, I'll toss
One
the
person left outside.
orb to Drost. You hold on to this, Drost.
Right.
Don't drop us.
Or if you do, at least come and pick us up.
As if I drop.
All right. So you all get inside
Who's
the
ready
pocket
for
dimension. Yes.
Who's ready for Catalina to betray us and dump Dross from 1,000 feet in the air?
That's fine. I'll make sure to
think
pop
you
you
could
guys
live.
out as I'm falling.
I mean, if you pop us out, I featherfall.
You just open a door in the middle of the air.
I might be able to survive if, depending on what the max damage for that is.
100
Oh
d6.
fuck, I don't have
Yeah.
featherfall
There
prepared.
is terminal velocity, which I forget exactly how much it is. Is it 100 d6?
I think. Oh wait, no, that was
I
A
want to say
different
it's
thing.
like 12d6 or something. Like it's not.
yeah.
I think it's like 20.
Yeah, it's
20
not
sounds right, 'cause it's 100
100d6, but
feet.
it's definitely not.
Oh yeah, if I'm at max health and that's it, that actually can't kill me.
Maximum of 20 d6.
Yeah, straight up I can't die from that.
Perfect. Drosh just creates a cartoonish Drosh-shaped crater in the ground, and fucking, like a Terminator, just fucking pulls himself out of it. Fine.
I'd probably giant smite to try to slow my descent by being bigger and catching more air. Dross knows how physics works. He's smart.
Dross is actually treating this like it's a battle royale
I
drop.
I like the interpretation of Giant Smite that I heard one time, where a Rune Knight is actually just a giant shrunk down, like that's your natural size, and so you weigh as much as you would in Giant Smite, and then when you expand outwards, it's like a relief because you're no longer being compressed.
Dross just lets out a little sigh every time he giant smites. He's
It's
like,
like, oh, I can stretch. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, God. That changes the context so much. Just the battle cry in combat. Like,
I'm crying. Anyways.
So she then takes off.
Yes, I will
towards the
tuck
northwest.
I will tuck the key somewhere very secure.
Okay. I'm assuming you have it with the rest of your
Drop his
possessions.
ass.
Sure, my butt.
Oh my God. And so you may all take a long rest as you travel. Catalina is going to be traveling for quite a ways here. She is very fast in her quaddle form. And she's going to make her way over to the labyrinth. Woo!
Right, level 16?
Nope, level
what?
15.
Damn,
Level
so
15.
close. I'm so close.
Put you a little below here so you can actually see the label.
Alright. I didn't actually level up last time.
Yeah, I didn't do the level up stuff.
So
Really?
let me go ahead and roll my D10.
Oh, I didn't do that part, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and everybody roll health for your level ups. Hell yeah.
Nice. Plus one more.
Wait, Leroy, you get a D10 as a warlock?
Yeah. Right?
What?
I
think
a
I do.
D8.
Hold up.
I'm like 90% sure it's a D8.
Yeah, D10 seems way too high. Hold up.
D10s are like the martial classes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
fighters
more
and
right.
paladins.
Oh.
No, I'm so sorry.
8 point.
What?
Already spent those, sorry.
I know. It's okay. I'm up to from 87 to 90 health. Oh, wait, no. No, I rolled last time because I had 81 health before.
So let's see, I gain 8 health, but it's actually 9 in my
Unless.
health
Oh, no,
bar.
we leveled up recently.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are at an
Learn together.
slightly accelerated pace to catch up.
Rubber band mechanics.
Woo!
Despite so since this is quite a long journey, despite what you might assume, it's surprisingly smooth. So Drost will take this time to finish
Ensure that
tattooing his 5th rune onto himself.
While on the back of a flying
Imagine you're
Absolutely,
flying
sir.
through the
Okay.
air the speed of a plane, tattooing yourself.
Catalina is impressed.
He's just like he peels back one of his leg plates and just like pulls out a calligraphy pen and like an ink thing and just starts like fucking tattooing himself on her back.
You're holding on to the quaddle like with your thighs, and then also tattooing at the same time. Like, this is fine. This is this is some fighter shit right here. That's what it is.
Tick and poke.
What? I feel inspired.
All right, I need to manually change my bardic inspiration to be a fucking D12 because it won't do it itself.
Correct.
Grr.
Let's see,
It does.
so
Wait.
I get
did
a
you-
spell slot.
Oh, this is probably still the feature ported from D&D Beyond, I would assume.
Yeah.
And then Battlesmith. I get upgraded Defender, so I've got to find
Not that I
Mecha.
usually roll it, but like at least want it to be accurate. And then I get an 8th level spell slot. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Okay, so that's actually pretty sick. 8th level is when shit's like 7th, 6th, 7th level is when shit starts getting cool. 8th level is when shit starts getting real cool.
Yeah.
Do you already have an 8th level spell picked out?
I think I figured it out. Nope, I did not figure it out. Give me a second.
No worries.
Hey,
Leroy.
Eli, I've got this really cool new skill. Casts Feeble Mind on Eli.
Is that what you ended up taking? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, I
Nice.
took Feeble Mind.
That's a good one.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, Leroy with the even 90 HP. Love to see round numbers like that.
Yeah. I love when those round numbers don't come from rolling a 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
I could do I could do glibness.
You don't need
You
it.
don't
You
need it.
don't need glibness. It's plus
Don't
5 to
need
your
it.
rolls,
You have a
essentially.
minimum 24 charisma check.
And to be fair, that would make it minimum 29, and everything he says is true.
I mean, ignoring magic that detects lies and stuff is pretty good, to be fair, but
Yeah. But it's not even ignoring it, it's hacking it.
I don't know. I'd probably take either Dominate Monster or Power Word Stun for Eli.
Yeah, Power Word Stun is extremely
I could
good.
I could also do power word kill.
Yeah, but the thing
Oh.
about Power Word Stun is it functions like
Oh.
Power Word Kill. But
Oh,
you could
dude.
do Kill. Wait, you have Polymorph, don't you?
Yeah.
Eh.
Do you have access to more than the Bardic spell list?
Not for this level, but eventually yes.
Oh.
Hey, DM.
But power word kill is under the bardic spell list.
I don't remember, we've had the discussion, but I don't remember what your ruling is on the interaction between Power Word Kill and Polymorph.
I believe when the creature dies, you would just delete the polymorph and they would go back, I believe. But I think there is sage advice on that, which I would also default to.
Okay.
That would be my first gut reaction is you would just delete your own polymorph off of the target.
Okay. Because I believe, like, well, you know what the interaction that Munchkin's like is.
Sage advice, polymorph power word kill is a commonly searched question, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
my god, I could take true polymorph and just turn a bunch of objects into animals.
That's
Okay.
what you're gonna do with True Polymorph?
Not turn into a fucking dragon.
I don't like scaly
Yeah,
things.
Jeremy Crawford on Twitter at least said, if you're affected by the Power Word Kill spell, it doesn't reduce your hit points to 0, it kills you. Thereby bypasses features that rely on you having 0 hit points.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Of course, that's about trolls, but
Fusions, Homunculus Servant, 6 plus 15, 21?
I think the
No.
weird part about that is that when you revert to 0 hit points, you get back to your original hit point.
Yeah.
Spillover goes over.
But the
So-
thing is that power
Yeah.
word kill doesn't set you to 0, it kills
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, Sage Advice confirms if you are polymorphed and powered kill affects you, you die. And return to your original form. So because the polymorph ends when
and-
you die.
God. Yes. You
you
die
return
and
to
you
a
become a dead
corpse.
version of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you don't become
Best
like a
of both
dead
worlds.
turtle or whatever. You become a dead you. After
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Which,
I'ma-
I mean,
I'ma take
even more
power
confusing
word.
if you turn into a sheep. All right. Yeah, that might be a strong
to
move.
be fair, most creatures, it's going to be very hard to get a polymorph to work on them in the first place, whether they're
Oh yeah.
just immune or you have to whittle down legendary saves and stuff, but the legendary resistances and stuff. But
Yeah, but
if you can get
imagine
it.
how embarrassed the king of Rakshasas would be if we were like,
King
hey,
of
idiot,
Rakshasas.
you're a cat now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna need a
Oh.
high level spell slot for that polymorph.
Yeah, it's like 7th level, right? We saw 7th level spells work.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll feeble mind them first.
Perfect.
Oh no.
I also believe that anything that can change shapes is generally resistant to polymorph. If I remember that somewhere. I think polymorph doesn't
Maybe,
work
yeah.
on things that are shape changers. The spell has no effect on a shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points. So something can change forms itself already too. You're kind of screwed in general. But yeah, either way, that is a powerful combo when it situationally works. That makes sense that it's that powerful because it requires 2 high-level spells to work.
Yeah. Combination 17th level spell, 15th level spell.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
So, anything else you guys are doing while you're traveling?
I don't think so. I'm just
We're in the pocket
recovering,
dimension,
basically.
right?
Yeah. I guess we could do a little bit of Draconic Prophecy research. Not that any of us are going to have a good chance.
Sorry, I've been reading through abuses of true polymorph.
A true polymorph is a whole different can of worms, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
There's a lot of abuse to be found there.
Did you know you can turn trees into shield guardians?
Yeah, you can turn objects into all sorts of really cool things.
Did you know you can turn familiars into dragons?
Yep.
Yes.
All
I don't
sorts of
think,
cool
Turn
I
things.
don't
Neko
think
into a
Milo.
dragon.
Permanently.
I don't think Milos would like it if I turned Neko into a dragon.
I would be rather disappointed if
What
Neko
if we
turned into a
turned
dragon.
into a dragon?
But didn't you know that dragons are the cats of reptiles? Or so I was told.
I believe it.
Perfect.
They look at a mountain and go, well, if it fits.
All right. So, you begin descending through the clouds as Catalina has carried you across a large portion of the continent in essentially overnight using some magical flight. You guys soar over the morning that you were almost caught in previously, the morning of Onder. You can see
Yeah, I think I got hit by that.
the smoke and wisps below, etc.
I also got hit by that. That's how I got my shadow friend.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Hello, morning, my old friend.
You also pass over the Eldin Reaches, the great and tall forests, and eventually, after passing by the Icehorn Mountains, descend upon a site that is familiar to Drost at least, the Demon Wastes, the network of canyons and crags and just dry, barren wastelands. Catalina takes you directly to the Labyrinth, which is a network of the canyons and things where, Josh, you probably would have visited here at least once. Maybe you didn't necessarily live in the Labyrinth itself, but this is where some of the largest, good tribes of the Demon Wastes tend to live. So would you have been from here, Drost, or just from one of the places near here? up to you.
I would have likely been from the mountains, but I also would have likely come down in here at some point.
That makes sense. Okay, so you would have been in like the Demon Waste side of the Icehorn Mountains and just sort of came down to the Labyrinth on occasion. So you'd be familiar with this as Catalina flies you down. Now, Kieran, we finally get to you. Sorry for the hour and a half delay, but we are here.
Sorry.
I gotta leave.
All good.
Bye.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck off. No.
And your character would be a worshiper of the Binding Flame, which is the religion of the cultures nearby here. Essentially,
slightly less problematic silver flame.
Essentially, their own version of the Silver Flame. But
But are they racist? Is the question.
It's a good question.
Because if it's not, I'm right out.
But either way, Kieran, your character sees a great coatl descending from the sky towards where you live, and I assume would likely go out to meet it, as you are quite powerful. Yeah? That makes sense?
Yeah.
All right.
That makes sense.
So, Catalina the coatl descends from the sky down to your village, which is sort of built into the walls of this canyon that you're in. Sort of bridges here and there across the canyon, buildings suspended in the air, some buildings down below as well. And turns back into Catalina, sets Drost down, and I assume you let everybody out, Drost?
Yeah. Would I recognize this individual or their, garb? There any markings?
That is up to Kieran's character, I'll say. Do you wear a traditional priest's garb or anything of that nature,
or did you have interactions with the Goliath clans?
I imagine I'd be mostly preoccupied with studying the labyrinth, and fighting whatever comes out of it. So if you wanted to help fight shit from the labyrinth, sure, I might have helped direct you in battle or something.
Well, that's likely why we would have been down there, because that's what the Goliaths do in this area.
Yeah, probably. You might have seen me before. But you see, here I have art, so I'm just gonna post it in the Might Metal and Magic channel.
Sweet.
All right.
I'm really bad at describing things.
Character.
Oh, a simp.
So a half orc with yes, guy. With light studded armor, studded leather armor. Jesus fuck. And like, I forget every description of clothes that I have.
If only there was a picture you could look at.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know what the fuck to call this shit.
Got a flowing black cloak or tunic of some sort.
Yeah,
somewhat
I don't know how.
baggy black pants.
Yeah,
a
what's up with
sash.
that fox cowl that you're wearing? What's up with that?
That's just a dead fox.
It's
That's a dead
Canadian,
fox.
eh?
Listen, I just wanted a fur collar on this one, okay? And that's what my artist said made sense.
Well,
So
your
I went with it.
collar is definitely Catholic priest reminiscent.
Mm-hmm. So
It
I see
works.
some abuse here.
Yep.
You've got leather greaves,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
a
black
Avatar
with gold
knockoff tattoo.
Black with gold embroidery for the pants and half cape, more or less. No, it's not a half cape.
It looks like it's a cloak that's sort of tucked up inside the gambeson.
So the inspiration for that was like the whole Titan mark from Destiny.
What's
So-
that?
Yeah.
Nick knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm kidding.
So that's
It's like
the
a
idea.
triangle. Yeah.
Neat.
Towel.
Yes,
I-
it's a butt towel.
I will go ahead and release everyone from the pocket dimension.
Okay. I also threw up an image in Foundry, so that's on the recording as well.
So I can zoom in on it and judge your artist.
Don't judge my girlfriend too harshly.
So,
Oh, now I know she's your girlfriend. I'm gonna judge her harder because she chose you.
go.
Oh, fuck.
So, anyways, D&D.
Jesus Christ.
God damn, can we be a little
Wow.
less aggressive?
So D&D.
D&D.
D&D
Drost lets
feels-
everyone out, and Kieran, you indeed see, yes, a great coatl, a symbol of your religion, transforms into a person, also sets someone else down who lets out a bunch of other people, and you face them on a great platform that forms part of the bridges between the sides of this canyon wall.
I'll go ahead and turn towards Catalina.
Did we land here by coincidence, or are you here for the hermit?
The hermit, that's part of the very large village in the hills.
Oh, is it a whole village? I
It's
thought
a
it was just
whole-
his hut.
No, it's a giant village. It's a...
Oh.
Yeah.
He's the hermit. That's what we.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what we call him.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Hermit. My name's Eli. Eli E-I-O.
May the flame be with you, friend.
Oh, no.
Not again.
Wait, I'm confused. Are you calling me the hermit?
Yeah, you're the hermit.
Is there anyone else here?
He said you were the hermit. Are you not
others-
the hermit?
Others from the
No.
village start to gather behind Burkana, but
Well, hi there. You guys sure are tall. Hi. I'm Eli. Eli E-I-O.
Greetings, Eli.
At least say his last name
What is
too.
You know,
No.
I take great work and that's a very good family name. It's a very happy family name, sir.
I'm very, very happy for you. I will call you Eli. You may call me
Alright.
Burkana.
Can you spell that?
Berkana. It's in the file title.
Where? Oh.
I don't see the file anymore. I clicked
Yeah,
out of it.
I
Like you tell
closed
me.
it. All right, I got it. Thank you.
So what you're saying is your name is Brick. I don't say that out loud. This is a joke.
She is the prettiest.
Holy shit. What did I sign up for?
He hates us.
No.
Wanted to join us.
He's like, I regret
Right?
joining.
D&D with us. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Brickana. Brittana? Hold on, I need to look at the file name.
Burkana.
Burkana. I did it wrong both times.
Yeah, if I
I'm
call you
sorry.
Brick for short.
No.
What about Burke?
Oh, damn, I almost really went for the joke there.
If you must refer to me by something shortened, it's Kana. But that's for friends. I don't know you yet.
Kana?
Aw, don't worry. Don't worry, Kana. We're gonna be best friends.
Burkana.
Coatl, you bring very interesting ones with you.
Oh, no, her name's not Coatl. Her name's Catalina.
Oh, would I know her name?
I don't think you would have seen. Actually, yes, you probably would have dealt with her before, but not when she was like this. She's gonna look different than she's looked before. She's paler with like black liquid leaking from her eyes and all sorts of other nasty
she looks
stuff.
She got into heroin since last time you met.
Oh, damn, that's not a
Catalina.
nice joke.
Are you alright?
Yes, friend, I am.
She's taken the Coatl or something along that. Did I get that right?
I have accepted the divine purpose of a Coatl, and it is for this reason that I must deal with these, and also that I ask for your assistance.
Wait, when you said deal with these, what does she gesture towards?
She gestures towards all of them. Yeah.
I mean, I'll turn to Eli as he says that. I mean, the more we help her, the faster she dies, right? It's a win-win.
Did
As
you
you
say
can
that
see.
like out loud? Out loud?
I have to deal with
Yes.
these.
She called us these. What do you want from me?
I mean, I guess. I just still don't think it's nice to say that out loud, you know, especially
I
when they're
guess
like
dark
right next
times
to it.
call for odd companions.
We're the
Indeed.
best companions. We fucking saved. What was it, Thalia's brain? Fucking.
I
what was
come
it?
to you with unfortunate news, Rakana. And again, request your assistance. The
What does
Lords
he
of
mean?
Dust have gathered several shards of Kyber, and they intend to rebuild and resummon Rak'Tulkesh, the Rage of War. They must be stopped, as I'm sure you are aware. And so, we intend to delve deep into Kyber, chase them down where they are reforming, and kill them in their beds.
Wait, in their beds?
Well, if we're quick enough, we can get to them while they're still rematerializing, and it'll be more of a mercy kill as they are painfully being rebuilt bit by bit, rather than an actual combat with them. If we are too slow, they will be only more powerful in their own realm.
I might be able to help.
How long does this process normally take to rematerialize them?
It varies. I would imagine that they're doing all they can to expedite it. They're also
Use
quite
one-
powerful, which tends to make them take less time.
Yes, so less than a week, probably, definitely.
Which Rakshasa was it? Which ones?
We say the
struggling
two
to remember
names
their name.
of-
Yeah, I'll
of-
go ahead and
Mordekash and Darastaron. So Mordekash,
What?
Mordaron and Jaraskatesh.
the Shadow Blade, and the Wormbreaker.
The Shadowbreaker and the Wormblade.
They are both chosen by separate. You would know, Bracana, that those are both essentially second in command Rakshasa picked by different overlords. Mordekash is the second in command of Rak'Tulkesh, the Rage of War. And Darastaron, the Wormbreaker, is the second in command of Belshalor, the Shadow and the Flame.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Would yeah. Would I have a decent gauge on their power and how long it might actually take them? As someone who's studied demons
Basically,
intensively.
what everyone else has said, it can take a little bit. However, it is unprecedented for Darastaron and Mordekash to be slain. So no precedent to go on there.
Wow, you all must be quite capable to take them on and send
Indeed,
them
which is
back to
why
Kyber.
we must work with them.
Yes, it was I don't know, 50 seconds, maybe a minute that it took Durastra or Mordekash to kill just me, and then I got right back up.
They have
So
their
you're like
uses,
a cockroach.
as you can see.
Yeah, except if a cockroach could punch you into another dimension.
Fair.
Strong words coming from a hermit.
Why do they call you Mr. Hermit?
we call him the hermit
Only
because he
this
lives
one
alone
calls
in
me
the
the hermit.
labyrinth. This one, it's my whole clan.
Well, I help this settlement as much as I can. I direct the battles.
With what?
Strategic positioning in and around the labyrinth.
What's the labyrinth?
The way down into Kyber.
The very we are standing in the labyrinth as we speak. These great canyons that wind and snake their way through the ground in this region are also the gateway to Kyber.
Eli.
Yeah?
These tunnels go super deep, and they come into, basically hell.
Literally hell.
basically.
If you go deep enough, it's literal hell, yes.
Is it weird that if I say that's really cool?
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Like, it's not great, but, like, it's cool in theory.
I would
Really
hesitate.
hot too, I'd imagine.
I would hesitate to call it cool when you are amongst the people who fight against it their whole lives and have likely lost family members to it.
I mean, I don't mean it like that, sirs and ma'ams and so. Like I just think about the theory of it, you know? Like, if it wasn't actually a thing.
As long as you do your duty and we manage to kill these Rakshasa, I'm sure none of them will mind.
Oh, all right, cool.
Whatever.
Well, I'm eager to rid the world of two very powerful demons.
As am I, and I hope you will be willing to accept my purpose if I am to fall. At least one of you. I hope we're
Awkward
going to come to
silence,
that.
And your
crickets.
purpose is?
Just kind of put my hands on my hips and stare at her and don't say anything.
Milos, the purpose she's referring to is the coatl.
Yes,
The one
Yes,
that will
but what
destroy
is
her
the
being.
Coatl's purpose?
to destroy Mordakesh, the Shadow Flame, and Durasteron, the Wormbreaker.
Well, that's oddly
To
specific.
prevent... Indeed. The Coatl do have very specific purposes that when they fulfill, they cease to exist, and if they do not fulfill them, they pass them on to another. If there are none to take their purpose fades, and the evil may triumph. So I ask you all who would be willing. At least think about it and prepare yourselves.
Don't you have an assistant you could fly in?
My life has been devoted to this purpose. I will take up your mantle.
All right, I ain't gonna argue with that one. Go ahead.
You know you're accepting a curse if she
No,
dies.
don't play anything.
Oh, I can die several times. But
Oh.
Ah, so you're a
hoping-
cat.
let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Well, not
It also
everybody's
comes
a
with great
cat.
power.
I don't know.
Indeed it does. For example,
Oh,
being
it
able
would
to
be pretty
die
fun.
several times.
It comes with great power. Like a fire hydrant.
Oh fuck, you're gonna make me die several times.
Only little deaths.
With great power comes great big booty.
Fire hydrant.
If I do fall, I also entrust to you my shield. I hope you take good care of it.
Oh,
But
hey,
again,
that's pretty cool.
let us hope it doesn't come to that. Do you need any other further preparations, or shall we descend?
Do we need food and shit or what? What do we need?
Food and shit, as you put it, would likely be a good idea.
No, I'm asking the rest of my group. Do we actually
mean-
need food and shit or what?
I can make food if we don't want to buy rations.
We have the tower.
That would,
We have the pocket dimension.
that would likely be a good idea. This, I doubt any food you would bring down there would go long without spoiling if it can spoil.
I have 2 weeks of rations on me.
Oh, I think that's in my bag.
I
on.
have
But if we can make food, then we're good.
Oh, I have
I
1
have-
day of rations on me.
10 days of rations, but we can make food.
If we can make food, then we're good.
So should we see? Does this town have like a magic shop? We could see if they have any like healing potions or something.
Yeah, I think their supplies are pretty limited. They're pretty much fighting day in, day out.
Oh, also I'm gonna roll a d6 plus 4 to get charges back of my staff of healing. By the way,
Okay.
I forgot to do that.
Ooh.
It goes to almost full.
And yes, Kieran, you would know as well that these
Jordan?
people, while they have a lot of
So sorry, you go ahead. Go ahead.
well, you have a lot of resources for, fighting here. You tend to use more like magical means of healing than keeping around a lot of potions. There's not a lot of plants that grow nearby for the creation of such potions, so, unfortunately.
No, our druids handle most of the healing.
All right, guys, you guys are stuck with me and my resources, and also Milos, please help me up. so that I may heal others.
Yeah.
As long as I am still standing, I function as an excellent healer, if I would say so myself.
I mean, you got a couple healing options I really can't get until if I had to put a pinpoint on it from 0 to 20, I can't get that until like 18. And I'm only at like a 15.
If it ever comes to it, I can simply make it so that one of you is completely healed up, healthier than you've ever been in a single moment. But I cannot do that very often.
If you do it every once in a while, that's all that matters.
Well, if we have food, if we have the tower, if we have ways to make the food, then I think we're good. I mean, we can check to see if anyone has supplies to sell, but
Will be fine.
DM, did my hammer level up?
Oh, it would have, but I totally forgot to do that between sessions. So we'll just—it's almost the end of the session anyway. So I'll do that next session. Yeah. Yes, it would have.
I was just thinking about it.
Yep, it's good to confirm that. Thank you. All right, so, yeah, there's not much of a bustling economy out here. People just sort of work as a community to survive. So there's not like shops that do much selling. They don't. People have also tried to come out here and like create bustling economies based on mining the dragon shards in the area and stuff, but it's just too fucking dangerous and it has never proved profitable. So there's not much in the way of being able to purchase stuff here, but you could probably get food and things since they would have that. But it would be
food and
probably
stuff.
Money would be less useful than other things you could trade that would be useful to the people here, or the food that they'd be giving you if you need food. But
I mean, we can
And
make
cat
food, correct?
Paralace.
you could see if you have anything to trade for. They might have some powerful items that like their fighters use against the dark forces, but you'd probably need to trade something similar so that they could continue, living.
I mean, do you happen to have a list handy?
I mean, depending on what kind of things you're looking to trade, we could find out. They do have some powerful shit here. You can see that the person in front of you has what appears to be a very powerful sword at their hip.
I have a very powerful sword.
Yeah, where is it?
Just kidding. I have two. Thanks.
I have a
Thanks
knife.
for making me alter the joke. God damn it.
I've got my own stone of awareness that I'm only using because I feel obligated to.
I have a headband of intellect I'm not using and can't use.
Yeah, you took that from me.
Yeah. And?
Did you use it?
Headband of intellect. How rare is that?
Right.
Right?
Pretty sure it's rare.
I think that's uncommon.
Uncommon.
Thought so.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was rare. It's uncommon.
It's legendary?
It's an artifact. There's only one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is
You probably haven't heard of it. This is
intellect.
unique.
All right, so since it's not a weapon, they probably wouldn't offer you something like that, but they probably would offer you something of a similar utility instead.
The weapon for people who cast spells, arguably.
I've got the
Essentially,
Sentinel shield I don't use.
They're mostly druids here, though. Druids and clerics. Druids and paladins and stuff.
Do they have something cooler than mithril plate?
See, for a headband of intellect, you are offered actually, just to keep things moving here, how about let's say if you do end up wanting to trade anything, let's do it between sessions. Just list the items you want to trade. I'll tell you what would be offered for them, and then we can recap that at the start of next session. Like, hey, we traded this for that and stuff, whatever.
Did you want us out?
That way
Okay.
I can spend some more time on thinking about it. But that is an opportunity you have here. So think about that between sessions if there's anything you might want to trade away. Yeah, other than that. So we'll fast forward past that for now. Yeah. And so, you all beginning to descend into Kyber?
Everdale, come on down, Bubba.
So, Burkhan, it's been a while since I've seen you. Remind me what you do.
I am a wizard.
Oh, you're a caster.
Yes.
Alright.
But I am quite skilled with my blade.
Oh. I think, yeah, that's likely necessary. So you'll be upfront with me then?
Yes.
And, Catalina.
Though I can't take quite as many hits, I'm pretty good at avoiding them.
But Kana, would you have use for a sword that you could toss out that would fight for you?
I'm pretty sure I'm full on attunement slots.
Oh, fancy.
I mean, to be fair, he is a 15th level fucking caster in the demon ways.
I only see the flame blade attuned, unless you had other things you hadn't added in yet.
There were other things I hadn't added in yet, because I also have...
Fair enough.
I sent you the list, I just haven't added it to the sheet yet. And I also have a Wand of the War Mage, Boots of Flying, and then the Helm of Comprehend Languages isn't attunement. So, yeah, I'm full up.
Well, I'll probably just trade this with your citizens then. Do you call them citizens out here, or are they just people?
Tribesmen.
Tribesmen, sure. Not very gender inclusive.
My tribe, better?
Sure, whatever. You said the first thing first.
I generally just say my people. It's easy.
That's true.
Well, you were asking for something more fancy, so I provided.
Don't blame me for this.
In the let's see. I think Guardians might be most appropriate. Your the name
Fair.
for your tribe is the name for the tribes in general that your tribe is a part of. Translates from Orcish into Ghost Guardian.
Guardian the Bonk?
Ghost Guardians. So
Guardians. All right, yeah, I'll trade one of these Guardian people.
all right. So we'll pick up next time with all of you descending slowly into hell, racing
Into
down
Avernus.
the clock, and hopefully finding your two targets and murdering them before they can build up forces with which to defend themselves.
What Jordan doesn't want us to know is that this is actually just descent into Avernus.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
100%
straight
going to be
up.
borrowing stuff from
Straight up
Descent
Descent into
100%.
Avernus.
I wanted to run Descent
Straight
into
up.
Avernus for so fucking long. This
I
is the
know you
opportunity.
have.
Yep.
The funniest
Yep.
part is that the
Oh, that shit
campaign
coming.
that died on my Fridays that freed me up to join this was Descent into Avernus.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
Oh, this means Kieran has the metagame knowledge. Share it
Yep.
with us.
He's got the knowledge.
We didn't get very far.
If you hear the sound
mean-
of wasps, go run away.
Yeah, I'm not going to be borrowing
That I
the
know.
campaign itself, but the setting and all that shit, absolutely, because there's not really much on Kyber in the Eberron notes. So I was like, what if Avernus?